Today, from Gillette's.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Now Fields. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw is Fields. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. But you look at this Patriots defense. They were excellent a week ago in that victory over the Colts.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, the head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to look at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. This defense for the Patriots, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Here's Travis Homer, the former Miami Hurricane. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Looking to throw on 2nd down, Fields. And this will be caught by Mooney. And the Bears are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. Fields now to throw. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. He's able to call his own number for 8 that time, but it leaves him with a 3rd down. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So now the Patriots getting set to take over on offense. At a glance at the man under center at 6'5", he always demands attention.
And he's playing at a very high level here in this early part of the season. In fact, he leads the NFL in passing yards. Now, that's not always an indicator of success, but in his case, it is.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. Clock running here, under a minute to go now in the first quarter of a 3-0 game. Clifford looking to throw it on first down. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Clifford. That's Bourne. Got it on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. From the gun, it's Clifford. Pass complete once again to Bourne. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. 3-0 after one on EA Sports. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Going to stick to the air here with Clifford. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down. Clifford will throw it here. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Looking to throw, Clifford. On the slant, he's got Davis. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. The end result, 21 yards. Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Clifford to throw. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Hunter Henry. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots have taken the lead. So the Patriot offense stays out there, and they'll line up and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. Boy stays up. Steps away to his left. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Off the option, here's Edwards. Shedding the tackler, and it gives him some room. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw, Fields. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And he's taken down inside the 30. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Edwards. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 47 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They run once more with Edwards. No dice this go-around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. 2nd and 14. Here's Fields. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
And there's a good opportunity to just run a ride there on a drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Here's Fields. Connecting here with Chark on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. And his kick here is good. And that will tie things up at 6-6. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Clifford out of the shotgun. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. He'll buy some time right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down, and they come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. Now a short one to Gesicki, and he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. Clifford to throw it. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 43. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 1st down. Clifford now, here's 1st and 10. And he can't quite bring it in. Might have heard footsteps there across the middle. 2nd down. Clifford looking to throw it again. Being chased out left. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Back to throw is Clifford. Finding Bourne here over the middle. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line. And that is not near enough. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on 4th. Clifford, they're going for it. Escaping the pressure right. And I think the ball's out. And this is picked up by the Bears. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. A disappointing end of the sequence there. He was starting to turn nothing into something, and then he lost the football.
And sometimes things get lost in the transition. And what I mean by that is you go from being a passer to a runner. And at a certain point, once you cross the line of scrimmage, you're strictly a runner now. There's no more downfield threat. Make sure you take care of the football while you're traversing downfield.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. A final shot before the break. Fields. He wants Reynolds way downfield. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Patriots are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
So we have reached halftime here with not much scoring between these. Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip. Halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
The first down throw from Clifford. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Here's Clifford. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile. Now a pass that's taken in by Smith-Schuster. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to fourth down. Clifford throwing for it. Flushed out right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. They'll run with Edwards here to begin the drive. And he'll take it across the 50 and into New England territory. There to stop him, Juwan Bentley. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5. And they run with Edwards off the option. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. They'll try and run for the first with Edwards. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 91 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Fields on first down. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Now it's Fields. Open man, he finds Kmet. Touchdown, Chicago. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Bears have broken the tie. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was all capped off by Cole Kmet with a touchdown catch. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Clifford. This one to Bourne out on the left side. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 45-yard line. They'll look to throw again. They'll find Gabriel Davis. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Eluding the pressure right. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. It's their quarterback with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Patriots are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that will tie things up at 13. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bears offense ready to get going again. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. On 1st down, Fields. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Up the middle, it's Edwards. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Still shedding tackles. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that'll bring up a third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing on third down, Fields. And there's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to break our fourth quarter tie. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the fourth. What a tough spot to miss a kick, just an absolute letdown.
Look, they got themselves in the field goal range, gave them a chance to take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, one through the post, and this thing could be over. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down. Looking to throw. Clifford. Open man here, the tight end Henry. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. Clifford working from the gun. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down, it's Clifford. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal, looking to take the lead here in the late going. Clifford right back to the air. There's Henry. Touchdown Patriots. Hunter Henry, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Patriots have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. Important extra point up and through, and they will take a 7-point lead. That time a 6-play drive, and it's finished off by a Pats touchdown. Back out is the kicker Ryland, and he'll send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. So now Fields and the Bears down 20-13. A minute 54 on the clock. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. All eyes on Fields. Able to find Kmet, and he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Fields. And avoids the contact by sliding.
2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now.
Dancing to his left. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
This is 1st and 10.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Here's 1st down. Now Fields.
Flush to his right.
And Fields going to have the 1st down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Meanwhile, Fields' throw complete here to Komet. This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So for the Patriots, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Chicago, the loss will move them back to 3-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.